Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is also my first video. I hope you will enjoy it. So my YouTube channel is about competitive programming fundamentals. This is where I will teach you about basic techniques uh, and coding fundamentals. I will also give you some instructions and advice based on my previous experience with this subject. If you find this video useful, you can click on subscribing to support my channel. Thank you very much. So now we are gonna start today's video. Firstly, I want you to know the definitions of competitive programming, or CP for short. I'm gonna type here for you to follow with my flow of words. Okay, what is competitive programming, or CP? I usually code it as CP for short. So according to CP handbook, competitive programming combines, forgot a G here, combines two topics. The first one is the design of algorithms, and the second one is the implementation of algorithms. To be more specific, the design of algorithms consists of problem solving and mathematical thinking, skills for analyzing problems and solving them creatively are needed when it comes to CP. An algorithm for solving a problem has to be both correct and efficient. Why? So mostly when you learn this subject, you have to participate in a coding contest where you have to solve multiple problems as fast as you can, and your algorithm has to be both correct and efficient in order to get the maximum score. The core of the problem is about inventing an efficient algorithm. Okay. The next thing is the implementation of algorithms. Requires us good programming skills. How we can achieve these skills The only answer is to practice every day and practice with as many problems as you can to be a pro coder. So in competitive programming, the solutions are graded by testing your algorithms using a set of test cases. There can be multiple sets of test cases as well. So you have to uh, let's say you have to submit your file of code on a checking system, and the checking system will use multiple test cases to check whether your algorithm is correct and efficient as well. Remember that. So another thing is to adapt a good coding style. What is a good coding style? Well, it should be straightforward and concise in order to manage your time, your amount of time during the contest. Okay? Should be straightforward. And your programs should be written quickly, because there is not much time available for you. Your programs are usually short. This is a normal thing when you have a good coding style. So about few hundred lines of code is enough for a complex problems. If your problems are less complicated, the numbers of lines should be reduced efficiently. So yeah, and you have to make sure that your programs do not need to be maintained after the contest. Okay, so yeah, this is all you have to know about competitive programming. The next thing is programming languages. Okay, according to statistics, mostly mostly 79% of users prefer C++ language, although there are also other languages like Python or Java. Well, in my own opinion, I think that you should learn how to use C++ because of these below benefits. The first thing is it is a efficient language, and its standard library contains a large collection of data structures and algorithm. You can take advantage of these benefits. Alright, so I will introduce you some sample websites coders mainly used for learning CP here. So this is USACO, USACO. For short is USA Competitive Programming Organization. I don't know. So this is a guidance book where topics are categorized in orders from easy to hard, as you can see here. In USACO guide, you can find many programming techniques and also some algorithms as well as mathematical theories. You can just sign up for an account and then start using this website to learn coding. The next one is CSES problem set. So this is a website where you practice your coding skills every day. There are hundreds of problems here with various topics, and I think that when you finish all of these problems, you will definitely be a pro coder. So I'm gonna solve a example problem for you. Okay, I will choose this problem, the weird algorithm. The text consider an algorithm that takes as input a positive integer n. If n is even, the algorithm divides it by 2, and if n is odd, the algorithm multiplies it by 3 and adds 1. The algorithm repeats this action until n is 1. So the core of the problem is about how you implement the requirements of this problem. Okay, so we're gonna look at the constraints. And okay, and input is only an integer n, and the output is a line that contains all values of n during the algorithm. Here's a sample. So after finishing coding your program, you can use this sample test case to check whether your program is correct or not. So I'm gonna start solving this problem. So here I'm gonna include a library. This is a standard format of a program, so I'm gonna add a few things to make this program run more fast. So these two lines of code is to make your program run more fast. Wait, 0. So the input n is an integer, so I'm gonna use it n. Here I will input it because we have to output the initial number, so I have to see out the initial n here with a blank space. And so this is a repetitive algorithm, so I'm gonna use a loop, the while loop. In here we're gonna put our condition. Let's make things clearer. So the problem states that we're gonna repeat this action until n is 1. So the condition to happen this loop is while n is larger than 1, and this algorithm still will continue to work. They say that if n is even, we have to divide it by 2, and if n is an odd number, the algorithm multiplies it by 3 and adds 1. So we're gonna use if condition here. So this is how we check whether n is even or not. So n divided by 2 gives us a remainder is 0. This is what it means. We have to multiply it by 2. If n is not an even number, we have to multiply it by 3 and plus 1. After every condition of n, whether n is even or not, we even or odd number, we have to input the n. So I'm gonna use cout n and a blank space. Let's see. the input 3. Let's see. Oh, why this? Right, I think it is a mistake here. Let's run this again. There's still this? Wait. Oh, we have to divide it by 2. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. So yeah, we got the correct output here. 3, 10, 5, 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1. But you have to be careful. The constraint is n is smaller than 10 to the exponent of 6. So we have to change from integer to long. It is still an integer number, but the constraint is more bigger. Here n is smaller, equal to 10 to this number. Okay, this is a constant number. You have to remember it. Okay, let's run. So see, there aren't any changes. So yeah, we're gonna download it. Min2. I'm gonna submit it. Here, okay. Okay. Let's see if we get the maximum score. Okay, all accepted. So I just solved a sample problem for you. There are harder problems out there, and we will figure out soon. This is the end of this video. I hope you enjoy it, and please leave a like and a subscribe to my channel so that I can make more videos about competitive programming. Thank you very much.